Hello,
Good morning.
good morning.
Uh, What's your name, sir?
Double second.
Mr. Velke, you got to start your video. Ms. Potter, state your name.
Amanda Potter.
Mr. Velke, your name.
Eric Welke.
So what's going on here, Mr. Heckert? You sent them a notice to quit?
Yes.
Under what circumstances are they staying in your property?
Uh, good. I've been friends with them for a long time and, they haven't been able to keep up with their rent.
Do you have a written lease with them?
I didn't at first, but I made out a new lease agreement with them and had them go over it and sign it.
This isn't just a simple landlord-tenant dispute. This is a legal mess spiraling out of control in real time. A landlord trying to help ends up sabotaging his own case. Tenants give conflicting stories about unpaid rent. And just when things couldn't get more chaotic, boom, a surprise arrest warrant enters the courtroom. From botched legal strategy to questionable honesty on all sides, this hearing turns into a masterclass on what not to do in court. Stick around because what happens next might leave you wondering, who's really in the wrong here?
And,
See, you're trying to do some. Okay, when did they sign the lease?
yesterday,
You're trying to do something and you sued for, I don't know what to do. You got to be careful. I don't know why everybody thinks they can do this properly. Now, you've sued them for termination of tenancy, which has nothing to do with them being unable to pay the rent.
right.
And you could have asked for me to give you a judgment today, asking for them to be out by April 9th. And now you're telling me you entered into a lease agreement with them?
It's never really been a lease agreement. It's been
No, listen, did you not tell me
yes, yes.
yesterday?
Yeah, yes.
What are you doing?
Trying to, they want to be able to stay and they have so much back rent that they owe. And I had made an agreement to where they can stay and I will not evict them as long as they abide by the new lease that I had given. The first part of this, when I filed.
You're trying to be your own lawyer and you're not doing very well at it.
Right.
What do you want to do with this case? Dismiss it? Now you got a regular termination, a regular lease, and now if they don't pay, you can send out a 7-day notice to quit and you can have them evicted. I'm just telling you.
Right. So, yeah, pretty much.
I don't know what pretty much means. Do you want to dismiss this case? You guys,
Dismiss this case, and then if they break this lease agreement, I will be back.
you're going to have to file it separately. I'd suggest you get a lawyer. It should be for non-payment of rent if you just entered into a lease. How long's the lease? 1 year?
No. And
You need to talk to a lawyer. I'll be glad to dismiss this case for you. If that's what you want, everybody agrees to it, I'll dismiss the case. Is that what you want?
Yes, I also have a question.
Okay, I wasn't really talking to you yet. I'm asking him. Is that what you
okay.
want, is to dismiss this case?
matter of fact,
Oh, come on. I don't know what you want out of me. You just entered into a lease agreement with them. You're trying to do something you have no business doing. This isn't a small claims action. You just don't have any business doing this. I don't know what you want me to do. It doesn't sound like you guys have been fair with him, though. I can tell you that if you haven't been paying. How long since they paid you rent?
I haven't had received, they're pretty much like 10 months behind.
10 months. Wow.
That's completely
$600.
What a great country when we can get 10 months of free rent. I hope my bank's gonna give me 10 months of free mortgages. How much you owe him, Ms. Potter, Mr. Velke? What are you guys doing? You taking advantage of a friendship or you guys just not
No, we're
going
two
out and
months,
working?
we're 2 months behind rent.
Well,
They are not too much money.
So wow, you guys are quite.
They got a balance of $3,000.
We're not gonna go there. We owe money. We know how much money we owe. We signed an agreement, plain and simple. That's
How much do you
we
owe, How much do you owe, Mr. Velke?
$3,400, and it's more than just rent. It's for other things too. It's personal.
How many
things.
months are you behind on rent, Mr.
10 months
Velke?
of rent.
Two.
6. I'm sorry.
Two.
How many months are you behind on rent, Mr. Velke?
We haven't paid anything in 2 months.
Just 2 months. You guys are off. How you accepting your payment? This is what I'm talking about. You taking it in cash and not giving receipts? Are they giving you money orders, certified checks?
Yeah,
No.
Nice, nice. Let's make sure we really complicate this. I mean, seriously.
I mean, I tried to do it. I tried.
Well, you didn't do a very good job. You're hurting yourself. You cannot be your own lawyer. I mean, you
I'm not
can't.
trying to be my own lawyer. I'm trying to help out some people and they're taking advantage.
Well, I mean, that kind of seems like that to me, but you got a warrant for your arrest, Mr. Velke. You know that? I know. Everybody's always so shocked. Like it couldn't happen to me. I've been a choir boy. Where haven't you shown up on your warrant?
I don't even know what you're talking about. How old is this?
Don't know, Mr. Velke. I just do what people ask me or inform me of, and they just told me you've got a warrant out for your arrest.
I have no clue. I had a
No,
meter warrants. I took care of most of them.
most of. Oh, okay. I want you to tell me what that is, Linda, or somebody over there. You got one in front of Judge
I'm sorry, Your
Hessel?
Honor.
What is it for unpaid fines?
I don't know. Sorry, I didn't catch what you were saying.
Don't worry about it. How much, oh, you got a 5,000, 10%. Do you work, Mr. Velke?
No.
Why not? You're not disabled, are you?
No. I do like odd jobs here and there. I'm looking for back full-time employment.
All right, listen.
All right, Judge, their rent is $400 a month.
I don't,
And they're far behind. If they're
What?
trying to state that they.
Sir, you got a mess.
Yeah.
You've got a mess. I'm not addressing non-payment of rent. You didn't sue them for non-payment of rent.
Okay,
You sued them to have them evicted because of termination of tenancy, and then you, for whatever reason, decided to go enter into a lease agreement with them yesterday. I don't know what I can do here. If you've got a valid lease, you have no right to evict them. The only thing I can do is dismiss this case. You need to get a lawyer helping you, sir. I mean, I don't know what the situation here. I feel bad for you. I really do.
You're stating they're only 2 months behind. I just rather go through with the proceedings of having them
You,
evicted.
you can't. You just entered into a lease agreement with them. You guys aren't being honest. I can tell. I can tell by talking to you. You're not being honest, neither one of you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Do you work, Ms. Potter?
I'm on disability.
You guys are not being honest with me. I'm just so confident that I can say that. I can just tell you're not being. Don't act like you're a choir boy, Mr. Velke.
I don't know.
I expect you to come up here and take care of that warrant in the next 2 hours. You understand?
Wait, what?
Wait, what? I expect you to come up and take care of this warrant that's been outstanding for almost 4 years now. Are you with me? Today, within 2 hours. You're not working. You're not doing anything. You're sitting at home. I expect you to come out here, and don't be shocked if you don't. If I call the police and say, go pick up Mr. Velke, in which case we'll get around to hearing the case when we feel like hearing the case. So here's what I'm doing. You don't leave me any option. I'll give you a 1-week adjournment and you can talk to a lawyer. How's that? But you better do it because you're really making a mess out of this thing so far. April 6th at what time?
9:30, Your Honor.
At 9:30. I would strongly suggest you do that, Mr. Eckert. And I'll just make a note. You could have terminated the tenancy if you didn't get the wise idea of doing that lease yesterday.
I only did it because they had nowhere to go.
Listen, I commend you. I think you're a nice man. You seem like you're very nice. You're trying to do some friends favors, and this is the problem. They're not really friends. They're not friends. Friends don't do this to friends. So now you're starting to take matters into your own hands. You're executing lease agreements. I don't even know how good or bad it is. I'll adjourn this 1 week. Is 9:30 okay, Linda?
Yes, Your Honor, that's perfect.
April 6th, 9:30.
Just tell
I'll
them.
tell you what, Mr. Velke, if somehow, some way you don't get up here in the next 4 hours or 2 hours, Mr. Velke, to appear in person, you are to be here in person next week. So if I were you, I would come up here and I would take care of that warrant by 1 o'clock at the latest. It's about 10:43 right now. You understand what I'm telling you, sir?
Yeah, I'm going to work today, so I'm gonna have to
Mr.
do
Velke,
tomorrow.
Mr. Velke, I can only tell you, do what you
And
gotta do.
I would have
I'm
to
only
get money
telling you,
together. I can't
I'm
turn
only
myself
telling you, if
into
I were
somebody.
you, I'd get my tail up here and you take care of that warrant by 1 o'clock. Don't tell me this, I'm going to work today. You're not working. You just got done telling me that for the most
I
part.
have. I told
Mr.
you I have
Velke,
to
Mr.
side
Velke,
job, and I
Mr.
have to
Velke, Mr.
What?
Velke, I will remember you. You will be here in person next Monday, or I'm going to send them out for you. And you're going to end up defaulted on this case. I'm not going to argue with you. I expect you here in the next 2 hours. Good luck. We'll see everybody next week here at that designated time. Secretary of Veterans Affairs versus Jason S. Crawford, 2601134.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you. Trying to figure out Mr. Racco. They can look up and see when he was released, when he started, when he was released. Heather, this is Thomas Vernon Racco. Can you look up Wayne County? You were in Wayne County, right?
Yes.
Racco.
Yes.
Can you look up, can you look and tell me, Heather, when Mr. Racco was in custody for a year? And let me see.
What's the first name on him again, Judge? I'm sorry. Because it cut out
Tom,
at the beginning. I wasn't quite connected yet. I got Racco as the last name.
Thomas Vernon Racco. Thomas,
Okay.
Thomas, Vernon, Vernon.
All right, let me take a look and see if I can find something here.
Let's look at that one of April 9 of 25. Order of judgment and sentence. Order of judgment and sentence. Down a couple. There you go.
He's got quite a few in Wayne County. So let me get some, let me look at some of these.
Judgment and sentence to the Wayne County Jail on January 20th, 2026.
Okay. Let me see that.
It was a failure to appear on a probation violation before Judge Rams. He was sentenced April 9th, 2025.
Yeah, we're not pulling up anything though. It says order of judgment and sentence, Wayne County Jail, signed and filed, but when she clicks on it, nothing appears.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, sir. I don't know.
On which case is that you guys are referring to, Judge? 'Cause I'm looking at a couple things here, and I have one pulled up out of Wayne County that has a disposition date of January 22nd of 26
And
out
what
of Wayne
is,
County.
okay,
Um,
Mr. Racco, please.
Yes.
it looks like he had that. Well, this is all from his last event on that. That doesn't show any jail time. It just shows that he had His
Let me,
last
can
was
you
a
scroll
motion.
down and see what, hang on, wait, whoa, 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 go back up. I want to see
I want to hang this up.
term, 1 year, start date, April 9th of 25.
Sir, I
Credit for
did.
time served, 118 days. So he would have served about 200 and he would have gotten out. He served about 245 days. He probably was out. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you credit for time served on that. I'll give you
Thank
credit
you.
for time served. Case closed. Mr. Racco,
Yes,
I hope you get your life in order, sir. It's
I do
not,
too, Mr. McNally.
it can be a lot more pleasant living on this planet if you're not in custody and not avoiding
Right.
warrants. Good luck.
Hey, I'm thank got this through. I'm sorry about the smart ass. I'm just tired. I'm going through it. I've been going through a lot, Mr. McNally. Trying to get my shit together, sir.
You can't talk like that. Good.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Hornsby, good morning. Your name?
Graham, Hornby with Advantage Fund Credit Union.
All right. Is it Hornby or Hornsby?
Hornby.
Okay, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury
Yes, sir.
that the testimony you will give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Linda, since I don't have it, did they ask for at least 2,046.65 in principal damages? Can you tell me?
I can in 1 minute. Hold on.
There was a $353 online payment. You have 116 in costs. Is that what you prayed for in your affidavit? The 204,665?
The original, yes.
Good enough. I'm going to enter a judgment. I got to tell you, you're good at filling these out. I'm going to go ahead and enter
Your Honor,
judgment.
that is correct. Do you want it? Gina's got it. She can run it down.
I don't need it. Just,
Okay.
I'll send this judgment down. I'm going to enter judgment, 204,665 plus your 116 in costs. I'll deduct the 353 in an online payment, total judgment amount 1,809.65. And we'll go from there. Okay, so when you don't have somebody that you set up a payment plan with, you really don't need to fill out this box 1. Usually you have installment payments.
Okay.
So I'm just going to say in full. I'm going to just leave that blank. That's fine. You go down the hall. We'll give you a copy of the judgment. Have a great day. Great day. Thank you.
Name is Joseph Abasali.
All right. So you said you have a hearing problem, right? Or you
Yes.
couldn't. All right. So the defendant was not properly served. This is a land contract forfeiture case. Defendant has to be properly served with the summons and complaint, or there has to be an order that a judge signs for alternate service where there's many attempts, and the judge signs an order saying you can serve by certified mail, first class mail, and posting or tacking, in which case that would be good enough. But I never signed an order. I was never presented an order. So I'm going to have to adjourn this, and then we're going to have to send the process server out again to get the defendant. You might want to hire a lawyer. This is a little bit more complicated. This is land contract forfeiture. I would suggest you get a lawyer. You don't have to, but you should, okay? This is not just throwing somebody out. You do what you want. You have the legal right to represent yourself, but that's how I'm going to proceed here. We're going to adjourn this. Why don't you give me a new date there, Linda? Or
For just 1 week or 2 weeks, Your Honor?
we got to have him reserved. Let's make it 2 weeks.
Okay, how about, so it'll be April 13th at 8:30?
Perfect. April 13th at 8:30. But I want you to listen, sir. You should get a lawyer. I'm not trying to give lawyers business, but you know there might have to be a motion for listen. There might have to be a motion for alternate service if they can't find the defendant. So you do what you want. I'd suggest you get a lawyer. You have to have you should get a lawyer. That's all I'm going to say. But you do what you want. Okay? Thank you. Owner's management. Good morning, ma'am. Your name?
Good morning, Llewellyn, Morgan.
Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
Yes, I did.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
Not at this time, no, I don't have money.
I will note for the court, Your
This
Honor.
is not for non-payment. I just noticed that.
Yeah, this is a health and hazard matter, Your Honor.
And I appreciate you taking the time with me.
Ma'am, he's showing me pictures that are attached to the complaint.
Yes. This is not me. Sorry I get emotional, but they've given me a lot of chances. The outside was winter with the snow shovels, and the inside, is back in, May, June.
All right, there's no reason to be upset. Do you have any,
Emotional, but
do you have any children or anybody?
no, and I've never been.
Wait, slow down, just slow down. You go, hang on, ma'am, just wait, let me talk for a second. Mr. Crawford, I'm gonna ask you to take your hat off, please, sir. Mr. Fortuna, Mr. Crawford, can you hear me? Take your hat off if you would, please, sir. Mr. Fortuna, how
Yes, sir.
bad is this?
From my understanding, it is a concern with respect to the city. They've issued a notice that it's unsafe for occupancy. And then with respect to my client, they did complete an inspection before we started this current action and attached the related photos to the
Mr.
complaint.
Crawford, tell him to take his hat off. Will you guys please? You apparently can't hear me or. How long is it gonna take you to get the place cleaned up? If the city's
2
complaining,
days.
well, why'd you wait so long?
Well, I have medical issues and,
Ma'am, just let me stop you. Did you guys hear me about Mr. Crawford, Jennifer, and Linda? There you go.
Yes, I sent him a chat. There you go.
Thank you.
He must have got it.
Ma'am,
Okay, sorry, folks. I was having a
You're
difficult
fine.
hearing you.
you're fine. Can you take a week? Can I count on you to get it out of there? All that junk. And it is
yes,
I can give you 1 week adjournment. And you gotta clean this up.
yes.
But you gotta do it quickly. This is a fire hazard. The city already went out and inspected, right? You said that? I wanna make sure I understand you.
Yes.
That is correct, Your Honor. I do
Why are
have
you-
city notice.
April 6th. I'm adjourning this to April 6th. Any great objection, Mr. Fortuna?
No, Your Honor. That ultimately we'd like to see the property get cleaned up. So that's completely
Ma'am,
reasonable.
Ma'am, will you please take care of that for yourself and for the court? Okay?
It's definitely.
What time are we gonna do this, Jennifer?
9:30, Your Honor.
At 9:30 in the morning. 9:30 in the morning, April 6th, 1 week from today, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
They'll give you a notice down the hall. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
So
Fortune.
much.
You're welcome. Make
Thank you,
sure you get it
Your
out of there, though.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck. I wish you well. All right,
And just when you think this case couldn't get any more chaotic, a surprise arrest warrant enters the picture, completely shifting the tone of the courtroom. What started as a housing dispute quickly turns into a lesson on accountability, preparation, and the risks of handling legal matters without proper guidance. The judge ultimately leans toward dismissing or delaying the case, urging the landlord to seek legal counsel and highlighting the confusion caused by inconsistent claims and poor documentation. The takeaway? Rooms demand clarity, consistency, and strategy. Without those, even a strong case can fall apart. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.